Alright, people. So, what I want to get to, first off, in a crazy few days, we've had China come out with Backdoor in China, officially been released a couple of days ago. That video's going swell. Ugh. And then we had, the NBA Finals game, was it game 4? Game 4, Game 5. It's Game 4 between the Mavericks and the Miami Heat. That was a good game, very good game. Man, LeBron James, that guy's getting heat and then some for not really stepping up. But anyway, what I want to talk to about is this whole Ultimate Warrior versus this Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan internet feud. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I know Hulk Hogan has kind of supported himself and stuff, saying, "Oh, I'm being attacked, brother." On Twitter, he's like, "Oh, brother, I'm being attacked. This evil's coming after me, brother. I'm gonna thank all the Hulkamaniacs, brother, dude, for coming out and helping me, dude. Thank you, brother." And, the Warriors saying, "Oh, you're full of it. You've, basically mocked." Randy Savage, even though he's dead, you claim that you haven't talked to him for 10 years and you just recently connected, and you say this now after, he's passed away and everything. And supposedly one of the Nasty Boys mocked at a party recently, mocked Randy Savage's death. If that's true, that's sick. But, again, I don't know how much this is true. But Ultimate Warrior, he has a YouTube channel, and I guess in 9 days, on the 15th, he's gonna come out with a video, explaining. Was the 15th? Yeah, 15th. Yeah, I think it's the 15th. Yeah, the 15th. I think it is, or something, or the 17th. I think it might be the 17th. I don't know. Pretty soon, he's gonna come out with a 55-minute video. A 55-minute video all about Hulk Hogan, all about how he used to do dope. He used to be a dope addict, and the fact he did more than steroids, the fact that him and Linda had apparently an open marriage, apparently that he cheated on her, she cheated on him, he cheated on her with one of, I guess, Brooke's friends or something. That's it. And that, apparently Nick is just as messed up. And apparently the only one that seems normal in that family is Brooke. Yeah, Brooke Hogan is the only normal one, apparently, in the, Hogan family. Yeah. But, apparently, Warrior and Hogan, they're going back and forth, and Warrior's going to expose the truth about Hogan and that all these, wrestling fans, especially old school diehard wrestling fans that don't know about Hogan, the real Hulk Hogan brother, and that Hogan has these hair extensions and everything, and that he's almost 60 years old, and yet he's still doing the same gimmick with the whole bandana and the 50-cent sunglasses that he gets at Venice Beach, and every weekend, and blah blah blah. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna try to find the link, if I can remember finding the link. It's a good video. It's a really, really good video. Now, it's a preview of the video. The preview is like 7 minutes long. So you get the 7 minutes are basically of a trailer of, or basically a preview, basically, of the 55-minute video rant he has on Hulk Hogan. And if what Warrior is saying is true, and I'm starting to get convinced of Warrior, because Hogan, all he's doing is just kind of repeating himself. "I'm being attacked, brother. Oh, thank you, Hulkamaniacs, for supporting me, dude." While Warrior is doing this. Now, I know Stevie Breach has said that he thinks it might be an idea that TNA could afford the contract of Warrior, and the fact that Mick Foley is no longer in TNA, and the fact that it would be good that he could represent the network or something, the Warrior would represent the network. I don't think Warrior is gonna go to TNA. I don't think that's gonna work. But you know, this is serious, guys. I mean, at least Warrior's making it seem like serious. I don't know how much Hogan takes this seriously. I mean, I know, and apparently also Hogan has recently, I guess, blamed us wrestling fans of the downfall of WCW. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't Vince Russo's fault. It wasn't Kevin Nash's fault. It wasn't Eric Bischoff's fault. It wasn't the rest of the writers' fault that WCW, who WWE just came out with the DVD. What was it? Yesterday, came out with the DVD of, you know, WCW Nitro. You know, that it wasn't. How do I say this? It wasn't their fault that WCW went down the drain. It was apparently our fault. What the hell, Hogan? Really? Seriously? You know, I know the Miz tweeted saying they don't always believe the dirt sheets and everything. But really? 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 Seriously, brother? I mean, you guys gotta see what Warrior has said about Hogan. And if all this is true about Hogan, I'm just losing more and more respect to that guy. I mean, I always knew that, like, his ex-wife was a hoe. Seriously, I mean, you could tell when Hogan knows best, brother. She was always, like, not doing anything. She was just walking around saying, "Terry, I gotta go lie down. Are you gonna come back soon?" You know? Of course, she's probably getting used to lying down, if you know what I mean. And, you know, Nick was always like, "Dad, I want to go racing. I want to go speeding 99 miles per hour down Clearwater, Florida." But anyway, I don't know what else to say, you guys, because this is good stuff. I mean, well, at least what Warrior's saying is good stuff. I haven't really heard from what Hogan has said. I know I've seen the video from HDNet of him, you know, saying, "Oh, you know, Randy Savage, Macho Man, always blamed me for everything. That if it was," he literally said, and I quote, "if it was a cloudy day outside, he would blame it on me." And that he'd say that he was always protective of, you know, Miss Elizabeth, and, well, Macho Man was protecting Miss Elizabeth, and the fact that Hulk Hogan had to supposedly watch Macho Man's house or something, that he had for 6 days, and it was like 6 TV dinners or something, and it was locked up in a gate, you know, and the house was surrounded by, you know, gate, whatever. Fucking backwards. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, I don't know what you guys think between this whole Warrior and Hulk Hogan thing. This is crazy, man. You know, again, if I can, I'll try to find the link of the video, the preview video of Warrior's video, and I wanted to know what you guys think, because it's just crazy, brother. And it's supposedly about Warrior is that people kept on saying, "Oh yeah, well, you know, he was supposed to be the next big thing, and he never did. You know, yes, he did become, you know, World Wrestling Federation champion, you know, from Hulk Hogan, but, you know, he just basically went off in the sunset, and, you know, that he's crazy, and apparently Warrior's crazy." Warrior doesn't sound too crazy in this video. Yeah. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Now, peace out, Beancoholics.